What's up, guys? Classy Metal here. I have an unboxing video for you guys today. Uh, what I'm going to be showing today is a mystery box from Transcending Records. Unfortunately, these are no longer available through Transcending Records. I think they were selling them through the Transcending Records website and their eBay site. But these are no longer. It's kind of a liquidation type deal on the mystery boxes. There is one up right now that you guys can take a part in if you want to. As of me making this video, it's still available. I think it's like 11 CDs and 4 records. I will link that one up in the description. So if you guys see something in this video that you like that I pulled out of this box, then you can have a chance at maybe getting it in the mystery box that he has going right now. This is a pretty substantial heavy box here. I believe it was like 30 CDs and maybe a shirt. I can't really remember. I know the price point on these was really low for the amount of stuff that you're getting in these. So I'm anxious to open this up and see what all we've got inside. So I guess I'm just gonna get right to it on this video. I've been having so much content on this channel as of late. It's just very surprising to me that you guys aren't sick of me yet. And this little box is jam packed. I mean, you can tell that this thing is just jam packed full of stuff. He did say that he also put in some sampler, some label samplers from Transcending in this box for me as well to do either some giveaways or just put them in with other orders and stuff that I'm doing. There is a poster in here, but I think it was just mainly used as a packing, as a protector because it got beat up. So yeah, I don't think I'll be able to use that, but we'll move right along. And the samplers are all right on top. He did put me in a nice little stack of just Transcending Records releases samplers. There's, as you can see, a nice little stack up there. I'll probably be like every time I do a giveaway or if I do trades and that type stuff, I'll probably be throwing these in with that type stuff. There's a good chance that I'm already going to own a ton of this stuff that's in this box. That tends to happen. I own a lot of stuff from Transcending Records as it already is, and a lot of this I could either use as giveaway material, trade material, that type stuff as well. There's some DVDs in here. Uh, Digital Video Destruction from Metal Blade Records has some stuff from The Crown, Cannibal Corpse, Behemoths, Ancient, 6 Feet Under, Amon Amarth. There's like 20, I guess, music videos on this. That's pretty neat. So definitely looking forward to check that out. So was not expecting that. That's pretty cool. And then next up we have another from Metal Blade Records. It's the 20th anniversary party live in Hollywood, December 4th, 2002. Looks like Cannibal Corpse, Armored Saint. It's got some cattle decapitation, so that ought to be pretty neat too. So unfortunately, I'm not going to have any days off in the very foreseeable future, but when I do have some days come up, I do have. It looks like I have some stuff to look at there. So, and with that stuff aside, as you can see, it is packed. There is a shirt. Go ahead and open that up. Oh, nice. Got a Deeds of Flesh shirt. Awesome. Very nasty death metal. So nice. Definitely surprised and stoked with that. Got a couple in here that are not in jewels. Do those first. Somnus, they're both from the same band. Awakening the Crown. I actually do not own either one of these. I've seen this one for sale in a few places. I think like Redstream had them for sale, and I'm not sure. And but I never pulled the trigger on that one, so I'm kind of anxious to see what that one sounds like. And this is from the same band, Somnus. This is Through Creation's End. Luckily, I have quite a few spare jewel cases at the moment where I kind of emptied some stuff out from stuff that I didn't want anymore and that type stuff, and I just kind of stole the jewel cases off of those. Looks like we got some more samplers, so gonna have plenty of those to be handing out. And let's just get right into this. I'm gonna just count the CDs up because I don't remember how many there were. I said it was 30. I know that like the price point on this was $30, but I don't remember how many CDs and stuff were in this at all. Sorry, I guess I should have knocked all that out before the video, but I know there's quite a bit in here. First up, we have Haitian with Unfading. This is kind of progressive type stuff. I had this CD at one point. I think I ended up trading it, so now it's kind of neat to have it back in the collection. So definitely, as I said, it's very progressive, kind of weird stuff on this, but it is something that I can dig from time to time if the mood strikes me for something like that. Next up, we have Boo Bukaki with yeah, I can't pronounce that. Ignominies, and this is on Transcending Records, but I do not own this one. So this is one of the Transcending. This came out 2018, so year before last. I don't even remember this one coming out, so that's something new for me to check out right there. Kind of excited about that. Next up, we have some awesome doom metal. This is Soliloquum with Absence. Probably one of my favorite releases from Soliloquum. I think an Empty Frame rates up there is probably my favorite, but Absence is an amazing release itself. So we have Autumn with Altitude. This kind of goth metal type stuff. Female singer on this is pretty good. This was on Metal Blade Records. I think I got this back when Metal Blade Records had their like closeout sales. They had some pretty decent CD lots going for super cheap. We got another one of the samplers there. Next up, we have Frost Giant with the Harlot Star. I think this came out in 2018. This, I believe, was on my end of the year list of 2018. If it wasn't, it should have been because this is a pretty phenomenal release. If you haven't checked this one out, you need to do so. There's a mix of doom metal, black metal, even some death elements, progressive elements going on in this. It's kind of hard to pigeonhole this into just one particular genre, but it is a fantastic release. If you have not checked out Frost Giant, definitely do yourself a favor and do so. The Harlot Star is an amazing release, and I know a few people that would probably be happy to get that release. So next up, we have Osaka Pop Star with Rock'em Sock'em Live. I have no idea. They almost looks kind of punky. Have looks like Doyle from the Misfits on the back. I don't know if that's him or not, but there we go. I don't think it is now that I'm looking at it, but so I'm not sure what to expect from this at all. No clue. Oh, nice. Next up we have God Theorem with a Grand Reclamation. This is one that I'm glad that I have now. This was released on Transcending. Did not have this one either. This came out last 2018. I keep wanting to say 2018 was last year. I'm not in the mindset that it's 2020 already. But just look at that artwork on that. That's just nasty looking stuff. Super stoked. I'm setting this up with the Somnus stuff to check out first. We got some Anthrax. This is an Anthrax with Snapshot, 10 great tracks plus 4 collectible snapshots. So this is something that this was on Megaforce Records. This is something that's completely new to me. I haven't seen something released like I haven't seen something like this. So I don't know if it's it was a 2013 release on Megaforce. It looks like almost a few cover songs and some live tracks and stuff on that. I don't know. That's pretty interesting. I'm gonna look at that a little bit more um, after the video is over. We have a cassette in here also. This is Decimated Humans with Overture and Barbaric Mutilations. So we got some death metal, nasty looking death metal on this. Probably gonna get flagged for that artwork. That's all right. I'm not monetized, so that's fine. This was 2016 tape release, Transcending. A lot of these seem to be either Transcending releases or Metal Blade. I don't know. It's kind of a nice little mix, I guess. Next up, we have the Visions Vespertina by Vespertina. I have no idea what this is. Looks pretty wicked just from the look of the slipcase there. So I'll open it up, see if we get any more insights on the inside. It's got a thick booklet on the inside. They didn't skimp out on the packaging on this at all. I was hoping maybe it would say what label it was released on, but I don't even see a label or anything. So I don't know. Then the inside CD looks pretty much the same. This is one that I'm going to have to do a little research on. I don't know much about this at all. It looks pretty good though. Hopefully it will sound as good as it looks. And I'm not even going to try to fight with that to get it back in the slipcase. Next up, we have Jeff Tate with the Kings and Thieves. Nice. This is on Inside Out, released in 2012 through Inside Out and Century Media. I know Mike from Transcending was worried. He said, I'm already going to own almost all this stuff. But there's been quite a bit of stuff in here that I don't own already. So I'm pretty pleased. I'm definitely pleased. I think it's been well worth what they were asking for this. Next up, we have the Maledict with Dread. A lot of these are some of the newer Transcending. Actually, this came out in 2016. I thought this had come out in 2018. It's in that plastic. I don't know how well you can see that. Next up, we have Mount Terrace with Desolate. I received all kind of stickers and everything through all the Transcending mystery boxes and stuff that I've done in the past. I don't think I ever received this album through that. So this is one that looks interesting. It almost has a progressive look. I don't really know too much about it, but I am kind of stoked to check this out because I remember receiving stickers and that type stuff along the way through mystery boxes and that type of stuff in the past. So I'm looking forward to checking that one out. Next up, we have Mouth of Sauron with Hearken the Echo of Music. You caught me at Mouth of Sauron. That's anything Lord of the Rings or Tolkien inspired. I am stoked to listen to, so definitely excited to check this one out. Pretty nasty looking artwork on that as well. I don't think that was. I think that may have come out in 2018 on Transcending. I don't think it'd been out just too long. Next up we have Gates of Tartarus, Ascent of the Titans. And now I'm beginning to realize, man, I fell off on some of these Transcending releases. I haven't picked up nearly as much as I thought. This was also these 2018s. I kind of missed out on some of this stuff, so I'm kind of stoked to have a lot of this. I love that artwork on this one. I don't know how well you can. Kind of stoked to have some of this stuff in the collection to get caught back up. Next up, we'd have Asgard with To a Golden Age. I do own this one already. Pretty good stuff on this one as well. I think I know some people that would be interested in owning this if they don't have it already. So I definitely probably going to be able to find pretty easily a new home for a lot of this stuff. Next up is another great release. This is a Aghasura, I believe is how you pronounce that, with Revelations, kind of grindy death metal. Pretty good stuff. I do own this one already, but I enjoy this one quite a bit. Shouldn't have a hard time finding I actually have someone in mind I think would actually dig this. So we have Valiant, black metal project out of New Mexico, kind of epic black metal, atmospheric black metal, a band that has kind of grown on me, and I've kind of fallen in love with. This is a Morbid Destiny. There were two versions of this. There was the self-release and the Transcending release, and I've owned everything from this band, so this is one that I already have, but it's a fantastic band. I did some artist spotlights and stuff back a couple years ago when I was first getting into Valiant. So, band that I really do enjoy there. If you guys haven't checked out Valiant, you need to do so. I guess we're getting into the stack of the stuff that I probably already have. We have Grief and Bliss with Endeavor, kind of post black metal, kind of that sad, melancholy type post black metal. Not a bad listen at all. Pretty good stuff. So next up, we have Transylvania Stud. This is actually a pretty fun release, kind of goth rock, hard rock type stuff, traditional metal going on in this. This is just a little 3-track EP, but this is one that I've listened to quite a bit. This is the Red Queen. Yeah, just wanted to make sure. If you haven't listened to this, do yourself a favor and check this one out. I know I say it's like the hard rock. I know that some of y'all are into more extreme metal and that type of stuff. Don't let that fool you. Definitely check this out. I think you'll be impressed with this as well. I did enjoy it. I believe Sean Count Blaggerth, I think he was an advocate of that EP as well back when it was released a couple years ago. Next up, we have Avarice with Martyr Earth. This is another death metal release. I do own this already. So I definitely have some good either giveaway or trade bait going on. I may try the trade market at first. Yeah, that's just me being greedy. I may do another giveaway. I'm at like 1,400, I think like around 1,420 subscribers right now. I'll probably plan my next giveaway for being when I hit that 1,500 mark. Next up is an album that I absolutely love. I guess you could, an EP, it's 5 tracks. This came out in 2018 as well. I didn't hear much for this release, and it's kind of surprising to me. I guess because it's not metal, a lot of people were kind of pushed away from it. It's kind of ambient type stuff at times. It's kind of hard for me to describe what this is. There's a bit of post rock going on in this in times as well. This is a face off with massive. I may actually at some point just come back and do like an EP spotlight for this release because I'm not doing it any kind of justice right now, and I do enjoy this release so much. So this is one that I may just have to come back and talk about that one a little bit more. I may save that one, do an EP spotlight, and actually do a giveaway with that one on that EP spotlight. Next up, we have some doom metal. This is Celestial Season with Solar Lovers. This is a repress of this album. Fantastic stuff. If you haven't listened to Celestial Season, definitely do yourself a favor and do so. They kind of early on doom metal. It's been out for quite some time now, but it is some great stuff. It kind of just slid through the underground and didn't receive the kind of acclamation that it deserves. This was a fantastic release. I remember getting this back when I found out that Transcending and Mike was doing the repress of that. So awesome stuff there. Next up, we have King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard what's it say? Polygon Wonderland. I have no idea whatsoever what to expect from this. Just the name alone has me intrigued. This was released in 2017. This is one that I just don't remember hearing anything about when it was released. So, kind of fun to say the name. I don't know. Bit of a tongue twister, but I know absolutely nothing about that one. So, it's always fun to have something brand new. Got a few more left to show. And that'll be it for this video. This is another one that hit my end of the year list in 2018, I know, or 2017. This is a Monolith Cult with Gospel of Despair. Amazing, amazing doom metal release out of the UK. If you haven't checked this out now, just stop the video, go do so. I love Monolith Cult. I actually picked up something from them, I think from the Hell's Headbangers sale, a Black Friday sale, a video that I posted a little while back. But fantastic stuff. Gospel of Despair is an amazing release. Definitely check that out if you have not done so. Not sure what I'll do with that one. I could probably get something pretty good in a trade with that. Next up, we have some more doom metal. This is Soliloquum again with Contemplations. Another fantastic release, kind of melodic doom times death doom going on in this. This one was released in 2018. Stellar stuff right there. 2 left. Next up, we have When Blood Falls Down with Vinia. That almost has a death chorus look. I don't really remember what this album was about. I do not own this one, so looking forward to giving this one a listen. I remember seeing the album cover and that type of stuff when it was released, but I don't remember what it sounded like. I may have even checked it out at some point, but definitely looking forward to checking it out now, giving it another chance. Last but not least, we have Vesperian Sorrow with Psychotic Sculpture. I think I did a thing on this when I did this order and got it in. Fantastic, fantastic black metal out of Texas. Kind of symphonic black metal, melodic black metal at times. Amazing stuff. I think Blackline Records is doing a reissue of one of their releases right now as well. Love Vesperian Sorrow. Super stoked. I already own it, but just super stoked to be able to talk about it, I guess. But I know someone I think that would love having that in their collection as well. So all in all, that was a awesome little mystery box there, Mike. Man, you knocked that one out of the park. I will link up the eBay spot for the mystery box that Transcending has going right now. As I said, I think it's 11 CDs and 4 records, so that one's pretty interesting as well. And I will link up the Transcending Records website because there's some stuff going on that website that you might be interested in as well. That's all I've got for today. Once again, thank you guys so much. We're starting. It's only like the first couple of weeks of January, and we've started this year off strong with this channel. The support that I've been receiving has been amazing. If we keep this up, there'll be some awesome things coming in 2020. So thank you guys so much. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all very soon. I promise.